So Saturday, we again are going to be on NFL Network, and we're hosting the Washington Commanders. The first time the Chiefs will play the Commanders in the history right there. First game ever against the Commanders. Hosting in Kansas City at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NFL Network. The Chiefs are currently a 4-point favorite. I watched a little bit of that the Commanders game last week against the Panthers. They played all right. They left their starters in there for a while. So okay, Ertz is or not Ertz. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of his Wentz. Wentz played for a good while in that game. So depending on how long our stars can play, I mean, I don't know. I think we're gonna have a lot of guys who fight for spots this week. So I think I'll take the Chiefs money line just straight up without any points involved. So that's the degenerate gambler side of things. JD, what are you looking for on Saturday in this game?
I'm looking for improvement. I'm looking for improvement on the offensive line. Without a doubt, guys, I'm looking for Orlando Brown Jr. to kind of catch up. I've seen him, he's a little rusty. So he's getting his feet right. I'm looking for him to improve. So I'm going to be watching the offensive line a whole lot. Obviously, the running back room, I'm be looking at the wide receivers. I think Jody going to be playing this week. So hopefully we'll see some of that 3 tight end set, 13 personnel. Shoot, if they threw 14, man, I'm going to go crazy. You can do a preseason, though. Preseason, you can do it.
Yeah.
And so offensively, that's what I'm be looking for. Just the feet, the fits, the blocking scheme, how everything looks from the running backs. I'm gonna look for them to, find some holes. It's a good defense they're going against, so it's going to be a good challenge for them. Defensively, same thing. They're going to have to be going against some good receivers, tight end. So it's going to be a good challenge, man. It's going to be a good challenge. Good quarterback. I think Carson Wentz, man, he's a good quarterback. I think they got to get him ready and prepared playing in there. I mean, he's been going everywhere. He juggles everywhere. Every year he's somewhere different, seemed like. So, but yeah, the defense, I want to see a lot of penetration. Get back there, cause some havoc. And maybe, man, let's see some tips. Let's get a couple of interceptions, see what's going on. And so that's going to be good. That's what I'm going to be looking for. So the points and stuff like that, not really. I'm looking just overall team-wise where everything is, where guys are, and their progress. And so that's mainly where I'm at. Now, special team-wise. Now, am I understanding that Reed's is he going to cook this? Is Butler going to be back?
I don't know. I mean, I know Reed because he wants to continue to get some snaps during these games and stuff. So
hey, man, look,
or kicks.
I get it, but shoot, if you don't be bring another kick in, don't let that because he kicked that one ball and I see the guy die for it, and I was like, oh my! If they hit his leg and hurt him, shoot, that's the only thing I'm worried about. Because sometimes they'll do some dirty stuff like that. I don't like that. And so I get it, man. I'm glad for him getting that little bit of an experience, but shoot, I'm going to keep putting him back there. They don't need to, bring a guy in and let him kick for a little bit and then send him on his way.
Yeah,
and let him get healthy.
Yeah, I'm curious. What we saw from the starters last week offensively, that first drive, what 6 of 7 Mahomes was for 60 yards. I mean, he pretty much everyone got touched that drive besides JuJu, who's been his number one guy in training camp, which I thought was funny. I'm interested if JuJu and Hardman don't play. I'm interested to see whether guys fill in those spots and how Mahomes looks again with a different set of guys out there and how he can spread the ball around and get downfield. And that was something that I had noticed. I was watching old Texas Tech Mahomes highlights. Or not highlights. I was watching the game against Oklahoma, the game where they broke the score record. Mahomes, in that game, what stood out to me was the fact that he was throwing to like a different guy like almost every play. It was, the air raid offense, spread it out. He was throwing to somebody new every time. It was like, man, he's really spread the ball around. And I'm like, this kind of reminds me of what we saw on Saturday. And it's like, it looks like college Mahomes where he's just spreading it out to anybody. It's like anybody on any play can get the ball. And that's what it looked like. And I'm just curious if Hardman and JuJu don't play on Saturday, if that continues with 2 new crop of guys out in there too. And I just think if he can continue to get that done with spread the ball around with just different guys every week, I think sky's the limit, man.
Man, look, it's easy for a guy who's a top quarterback in the league. I get everybody was thinking, they talk about him, Mahomes didn't have any without Tyreek, he's nothing, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Look, Patrick Mahomes can make every throw possible to anybody. If the guy's open, the ball's gonna get there. He's gonna read the defense, and if you're open, he's gonna throw you the ball. Mm-hmm. You understand the offense up and down. He's got a great handle for it. He could probably call the plays if you wanted to from where he's at.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Just seeing the defense. And so I don't worry about that whatsoever. I think the guys are going to get open. That's the main thing, the guys getting open. Mm. So I have confidence in MVS, Watson, Skyy Moore, Josh Gordon, Fountain, and Powell. I got confidence on those guys. Mm. And Coleman. All those guys is coming in, no problem. Mm. So they run at 13 personnel. Then we're going to have, Jody and Gray and Travis, and maybe Bell. Bell's out, didn't he? He's hurt.
Yeah, he has a hip, some hip injury.
He got a hip flexor. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those guys are going to be open too. But Patrick's going to be able to get on the ball.
Yeah.
Because he's a top tier quarterback.
Yep.
He's the best in the league. So no problem. No problem, man, for him. I think everybody was just kind of down on him because he's like, oh, what are you going to do without him? Now you've seen what he did this past game, right? Mm-hmm. Boop, 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 boop. But that's what the top quarterback's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And he did it. And he's going to keep doing it.
Yeah. So what was the late Hank Stram said, matriculating the ball down the field, and that's what he did, matriculated the ball down the field.
Yes, sir. How about those Chiefs, baby? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. That's what I'll be saying. So,
yeah, no, it's one of those things. Like I don't know, and I think that all the hate and all the stuff that we heard this offseason, I think Patrick heard that. I was watching Pete Schrager on Good Morning Football, and he was talking about how a lot of the stuff that's going on, Mahomes pays attention to all that stuff. Not that he's going to comment on it on Twitter. He's not going to say anything about it, but he stores it in here. And it's, if a guy is, has that in the back of his mind going into the season, he's gonna want to go out of his way to prove the doubters wrong, even more so than he would without hearing all that stuff. So,
right.
Keep adding that bulletin board. Keep adding to it, people.
That's it. Absolutely. No. That's the worst thing they can possibly do is underestimate his ability. And what he can do. So,
yeah, the guy hasn't proved it enough already in the first 4 years of his career.
Just, man, it's opinions, man. That's how it is. It's always like that. And he's another guy that, regardless of what happens, whatever he does, there's always going to be some haters that say he's not that good, or he don't do that, and backyard football, and all of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I tell you what, the guy wins. He's been 2 Super Bowls. Mm-hmm. Okay, been MVP.
Yeah.
You can hate only all you want to, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep smacking them over the head with it, though.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get podcasts.